party, and I'm not alone thinking this.
And we touched on the story earlier in the lead opinion piece in the Wall Street Journal, and I'm sure that when that Durham report comes out, again, this was a story based on the filing in the Durham report. The lead piece in the Wall Street Journal this morning, which we read, was titled "Trump Really Was Spied On." This is from the New York Times, another view, a news analysis view on this. Their headline: Court filing starts a furor on the right, though it's not easy to understand why. Charlie Savage writes this: Fox News inaccurately declared that Mr. Durham said he had evidence that Hillary Clinton's campaign had paid a technology company to infiltrate a White House server. The Washington Examiner claimed that this all meant that there had been spying on Mr. Trump's White House office. And the mainstream publications held back. Mr. Trump and his allies began shaming the news media. Quote, "The press refuses to even mention the major crime that took place," Mr. Trump said in a statement on Monday. "This in itself is a scandal. The fact that a story so big, so powerful, so important for the future of our nation is getting zero coverage from lamestream is being talked about all over the world." The Times writes that there were many problems with all this. For one, much of this was not new. The New York Times had reported in October what Mr. Sussman had told the CIA about data suggesting Russian-made smartphones called Yoda phones had been connecting to networks at the Trump Tower and the White House, among other places. The conservative media also skewed what the filing said. For example, Mr. Durham's filing never used the word infiltrate, and it never claimed that Mr. Joffe's company was being paid by the Clinton campaign. Most important, contrary to the reporting, the filing never said that the White House data came under scrutiny was from the Trump era. According to lawyers for David Dagan, a Georgia Institute of Technology data scientist who helped develop the Yoda analysis, the data, so-called DNS logs, which were records of when computers or smartphones had prepared to communicate with servers over the internet, came from Barack Obama's presidency. That's from the New York Times. As new stories come out about that, we'll report that as well. Hatfield, New York, and on the Republican line.
Oh, thank you for taking my call. Good morning, America. My point is this, okay? When is this Trump bashing going to stop? You know, everybody is just picking on Trump for everything. He's the main problem. Well, he's not, okay? The Durham report just came out, okay? There was an independent report done, okay, by Barr, okay, appointed Durham to do the report. And basically it pointed out, okay, that the Democratic Party and Hillary Clinton, okay, is guilty. They're guilty of treason. They need to be convicted and thrown in jail, okay? That's the bottom line. And quit bashing Trump. Thank you for my call, and God bless America.
Next up, Linda on the Republican line. Good morning.
Yes, morning. Remember to vote for America, not against. And about Fox News, if you do want to know what's going on, you do need to watch Fox News and Newsmax, because they do an investigation before they get on the air and talk about the subjects that they are going to talk about. Now, I once in a while flip on CNN, and they're still beating up on Trump. Now he's flushing papers in the toilet. I think Trump has better things to do than flush papers in the toilet. And another thing is, Democrats, quit being so damn depressed. Change to the Republican Party and get a smile on your face. Thank you very much for your time. I love C-SPAN.